Alright, well, what is up, YouTube? This is HPJ. He's here. And it's crazy to say that I'm here because Dragunity is up next. And I do want to apologize because I completely have been so busy. I forgot Dragunity had new support cards coming out. You guys know I've done videos on the Dragunity archetype and monsters. So it was only fair that I actually do one for Dragunity fully. And I could not believe that I forgot about this. So Dual Terminal or Terminal World 3 set is going to be coming out in OCG very soon. And they're going to have new support for Dragunities. Dragunities are an archetype that was introduced, of course, in the Dual Terminal series and joined in the Hidden Arsenal for the TCG. And it is a combination of Wind Attribute Dragon and Winged Beast type monsters who take advantage of Synchro Summoning. Crazy thing, too, is now they have Link monsters as well. And one of the things that they do is that they take their monsters and equip them to themselves, and then they gain bonuses from those monsters being equipped to them. It's just how Dragunities have rolled for decades, since for the last few decades, well, I guess decade, since they're actually it's going to be more than a decade. It's going to be 2 decades in a few years, because Dragunities came out back in I want to say that was 2010, um, where dual term. I think it was it dual terminal 3? No, it was dual terminal 3 or 4, but I know it was Hidden Arsenal and then the Structure Deck, because the Structure Deck literally came out about a month or so after the Structure Deck did. No, before the Structure Deck did. It's crazy how Dragunity's timeline in TCG was, because it literally was here's Hidden Arsenal. Oh, by the way, you can take those Hidden Arsenal cards and combine those cards with the Structure Deck cards. Oh, by the way, some of the dual terminal cards are in the Structure Deck, which is very weird. But throughout the years, yeah, Dragunities have basically have seen play. They have an array of new monsters. When you're in the OCG, they have 2 structure decks, and in TCG, they have 1, and then just a whole bunch of imports and sets. And they're a really cool archetype if you like dragons and their synchroing and all their different combinations. And they've done some really cool combos as well with other dragon types, other dragon type decks as well, and even more so their field spell, Dragon Ravine, is well known because of how abusable it is. And if you guys don't even know that, remember that card was actually banned for a while because of how good it was. So let's talk about all the new support, because I know I'm already a couple of minutes in, and I'm sorry about these ads. I hate them too. Let me try to get rid of them. Okay, there we go. So the first one up is Dragunity Quirinus. Okay, so Quirinus is a level 4 wind attribute when you be type monster, 1200 attack, 1200 defense. You'll use the first and third effect of this card's name once per turn each. If this card is normal special summon, you can add 1 Dragunity Solar Trap card from your deck to your hand. Your Dragunity monsters cannot be destroyed by battle while this card is equipped with an equipped card. And its third effect is you can target 1 other Dragunity monster you control, return it to the hand or extra deck, then you can special summon 1 Dragunity monster from your hand. Next up is Dragunity Falcon. Falcon is a level 2 wind attribute dragon type tuner monster with 1300 attack and 1200 defense. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn each. You can banish this card from your hand or graveyard, then target 1 Dragunity monster you control and equip 1 Dragon Dragunity monster from your deck or graveyard to it. You can send this card equipped to a Dragunity monster to the graveyard and then target 1 physical card your opponent controls and banish it. Then we have Dragunity Knight Ares or Ares. Ursus. Okay, there we go. Dragunity Ursus. Dragunity Knight Ursus. This is a level 8 wind attribute dragon type synchro monster with 2900 attack, 2500 defense. Requires 1 tuner and 1 or more non-tuner synchro monsters. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn each. You can target any number of face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number of monsters in your spell and trap card zone. Negate their effects until the end of the turn. This is a quick effect if this card is equipped with an equipped card. If this card is equipped to a monster, you can special summon it. Then you can special summon 1 Dragunity Tuner from your graveyard. The next monster up is Dragunity Lord I guess it's Georgius. It's a Link 4 Wind Attribute Dragon type Link monster. 2400 attack. Points left, bottom right, and right. Requires 2 or more monsters, including a tuner. You're going to use the first start effect of this card's name once per turn each. When this card is link summoned or your opponent summons a monster, you can summon one level 5 or higher Dragunity monster from your extra deck or graveyard. Your opponent cannot activate monster effects in the graveyard while this card is equipped with a Dragunity card. When your opponent activates a spell or trap, quick effect, quick effect, I'm sorry, because I read it wrong. It's when your opponent activates a spell, trap, or effect. Quick effect. You can send one equipped card you control to the graveyard to negate the effect. Reprints in this are Dragunity Phalanx, Dragunity Arma's Milcitane, Dragunity Curses, Dragunity Arms Graham, Dragunity Lashinus, Dragunity Knight Gator, Dragunity Knight Vadriana, Dragunity Knight Barcha, Dragunity Knight Leaks Lynn, Dragunity Knight Ascension, Dragunity Knight Arabasser, Dragunity Knight Ramulus, Dragon Ravine, Dragunity Divine Lance, Dragunity Glow, and Dragunity Obstinate. So, sorry if I get any of those names pronounced incorrectly, because it happens. But is this a good assortment of Dragunity cards? Oh, by far. Dragunity Knight Falchion is definitely going to be used a lot, because this monster has negation effects. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this is one of the dragons that's featured on one of the previous Dragunity monsters. I think it's one of the synchros. I think it's a big synchro, the level 10. I think that's the one that I've seen this card. It's not the level 10, I think it's the level 8 synchro monster that has a Dragunity that's a soldier riding on this monster. I think all these cards are amazing. They have really good synergy with this. I also want to point out something about Dragunity Knight Georgius. If in this artwork, I believe we see another Dragunity monster. Which is funny enough because some people have said this monster resembles that of uh, um, one of the previous Dragunity monsters that came out. I forget which one it is. But I do like this artwork. I do like the fact that it's a Link 4 with negation abilities. This will be really good in dragon-based decks. Like, even if you're going to be dragon-based decks will love this. Because it just says required a tuner. Most dragon decks at this point run some type of tuner. I can see Rockets running this. I can see Blue Eyes trying to run this as well. But it is Dragunity focused, so you will have to run Dragunity monsters in addition to it. So maybe Rocket, because Rocket has been known to run some Dragunities to support itself. Pure Dragunity on a basis, but it'd be like, what type of engine would Dragunities run to support itself? I mean, all the Dragon Rulers are unbanned, so it'll probably just be able to use Dragon Ruler stuff, like Tempest and Blaster, just to support. Because you can at least search for the other Dragunities with Tempest. The Dragunities with Tempest. Have Blaster come in for removal. I mean, maybe if you want to do some splashing, you can send in Redox, just so that you have the basis of a Earth attributed monster. I don't really think the little dragons are going to do much outside of maybe like Dark, but even then, they're just going to help you go get Wind and Earth and Fire too. I don't really see a place for Tidal in this, but maybe as an option. Red and D, of course. Um, Wyverns and stuff, just like all that nice dragon stuff. Maybe I'm a little old school, because that's how I am. I'm just a little old school. So I think of older dragon combos. I'm sure many of you who are probably watching this are like, no, there's like this dragon combo, that dragon combo. So yeah, definitely share that knowledge, because holy crap. This is going to be really good for a modern-esque version of Dragon decks. And Dragunities love being splashed into Dragon decks when they can really benefit from it. So this is actually a really nice inclusion. Now, I don't know if we in CCG are going to get the dual terminal upgrades. Whether it's going to be in a main set or in a side set. I do know the Maze of Millennia, or whatever they're going to call it, the Maze Up series, is going to be coming out for the TCG pretty soon. So maybe it might include these Dragunity monsters. I'm not sure. They could be LCG imports in another previous set. But it's only a matter of time before we end up eventually getting these here in the TCG. And I think these are really cool cards. Will I pick some of these up? Probably. Probably not. I'm not running anything Dragon as excuse me, Dragon S, but if they reprint a lot of the older Dragunity cards, I'll try to pick those up so I can have them, because there are a couple of Dragunity monsters I'm still missing. But I personally think this is going to be a nice inclusion to Dragunities. I don't care if it metas out or not. It's just nice to see Dragunity get some point. Now, Konami, I'm just reaching out here. You have one other win archetype that you have not given support to in the last 15 plus years. Can you give Miss Valley the same love you're giving Dragunity? You even gave Gusto. Can we see that? Because there's literally no major wave of support for for Miss Valley. And I know Apex Avion is probably the reason, but at this point you gotta stop with the whole hate of the Miss Valley Apex Avion thing. Because it's old, it's tired, it's played out, dude. Like, Konami, give Miss Valley some support so they don't sit there in the backdraft. Because, hell, even Worms had got some support, didn't they? I think Worms did. If not, hell, Worms are still relevant enough that they had usage of some type of support. But Dragunities have not seen shit. Every other major archetype from Hidden Arsenal has, at this point, seen an upgrade or some type of reconnaissance, except for Miss Valley. Miss Valley has not had a new card since literally Shrine of the Miss Valley. You guys want to know when Shrine of the Miss Valley came out? That was over 10 years ago. Yeah. It's been that long. So, let me know in the comment section what you guys feel about the new Dragunity support. Are you excited about it? What decks will you be playing this type of support in? Are you just going to play pure? Going to play a dragon base? Are you going to use it with other dragon combos? I'm sure some of you probably can't wait to use this in your Genesis decks too with Dragunities. Well, at least the Synchro and the new tuner and stuff. But let me know all that in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. You guys know where the likes and stuff are, as well as the socials. And I'll just catch you guys next time. HPJ, signing out. Take care.